What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling over to Indianapolis to face the Colts. Kenny Pickett, rookie quarterback, first-round pick. He's not having a great start, but he's going to be playing tonight on primetime for the first time, I believe, this season. Then we have Matt Ryan. He's been here many times before, and with Jeff Saturday, they seem to be playing a much better game. We'll see if that continues. Jonathan Taylor's also been playing well under this new philosophy, and Najee Harris has been picking it up a little bit, at least statistically in fantasy. So that is who we have tonight. We can see the matchup predictor. We got Colts with a 64% chance of winning this game, minus 2.5 on the board. Because that's what the spread is, minus 2.5, minus 140 on the money line, and it's over under 39.5. So not expecting a whole lot of scoring. We did see the Colts-Eagles game, I believe, was only a 17-16 game. So the under is very, very plausible. Let's get the chat up here and moving. Boop, boop, boop. We already got a few of you in here. What up, everybody? What up, Douglas? What up, Just Snow? 1 minute before kickoff, right on time. Yep, that's what I do, baby. That's what I do. Typically, especially on the night games. We might actually win one today. Ooh, Steelers fan in the house. What up, Alex? Tim, I got my tear it down there somewhere shirt. Nice, nice. You want that big noggin hat? Yeah, you and many others really like that big noggin hat. Yeah, it's all of a sudden popularized by Brian Robinson, so that's a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and get the in-game here. Get this, copy, and get the chat where you can see it. Boom, and let's get this poll started, shall we? Let's start a poll. Who do you got? This is a tough one to me. This is very, very tough. I want to pick the Colts, right? But I will say, I really feel as though this is a game that the Colts may find a way to win, right? But here we go. All right. McCaughlin in to kick it away, and there's the kick. So the Steelers will get the ball first, and it's a bouncing kick, and into the end zone, barely. Wow, if that was 1 yard shallower, that would have been a 40-yard penalty, but instead it's the 25-yard line that the Steelers will start at. There's Kenny Pickett. He is not very good thus far, right? It's just the truth of the matter. He is not living up to a first-round pick standards, right? I did say that I believe that Kenny Pickett is the most NFL-ready quarterback, and that may have just been saying something about how bad the class was, but here we go. Under center, takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Najee Harris, and Najee Harris will barrel through breaking tackles, looking like Brian Robinson out there. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Steelers at their own 27-yard line. What a fight for old DC. Thank you for telling everybody to shout out the subscribe. Appreciate it. What up, Asan? Breaking news, TH4 has a better career winning percentage than Justin Herbert. Thank goodness you're here to let me know. Here we go. Pickett in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Deontay Johnson. And Deontay Johnson will slip a couple of tackles and well done. And it's another first down. Gains 11 on it. Move the chains up to the 38-yard line of their own. Let's get the refresh here. Let's make sure we get the box score. Maybe. Man, I'm way ahead of the ESPN apparently tonight. Here we go. Under center, I formation. Takes a snap, pitch play to the right for Najee, and tries to cut it back inside, but nice defense by the Colts. Big hit from behind. DeForest Buckner coming up and waylaying Najee Harris from behind. Well done. So that was for no gain. Here we go. Now we got the box score up and running here. Najee Harris has been better the past few weeks. Earlier, we thought he was trash can. Yeah, I don't know why people thought Najee Harris was so bad, but he's just, his offensive line ahead of him is horrible. And they just don't have a great offense around it. He's got good receivers, but the quarterback play has been suspect. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw, trying to go to the left side, and right side, caught by Deontay Johnson, knocked out of bounds, right in front of Stephon Gilmore, and that will be another first down. And here come the Steelers, moving the ball really well here early, making it quick, easy throws, making sure that their young quarterback gets in rhythm. Was watching on crack streams, and Tim was 4 plays ahead of me. Nice. Did you see Carson Wentz still has more TDs than Russell Wilson? This concludes my TED Talk. I did. That's hilarious. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Single back formation. All right, changing the play at the line here is Kenny Pickett. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side. Najee Harris. Uh-oh. What happened? My thing just skipped. All right, we're going to do this again. So under center. Kenny Pickett. Changing the play at the 45-yard line of the Colts. Now takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Najee Harris. Najee Harris trying to bounce it outside, and he slips a couple of tackles, and he's going to get out of bounds after a gain of 7. The Steelers' offense humming right now. All right, not sure exactly what happened here to my situation. I'm going to try to fast forward again. Weird, I got like kicked out or something. I don't know. All right, here we go. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes a man in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Looking to throw. Now he's going to hit it. The check down underneath and caught. And diving ahead. Will they give him the first down? Yes, they will. They will move the chains yet again. This offense really efficient right now. And it's Steve Sims. We know Steve Sims. Receiver out of Kansas, undrafted free agent, played for Washington. Had a case of the fumbles, got let go, but has found a new home. Here we go. Kenny Pickett under center. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, handoff to the left side. It's Najee. No, it's not Najee, excuse me. It's the backup. There is a holding call most likely coming. A flag on the field. It was only a gain of 1 anyway. Bill Vinovich, the ref, holding. Offense number 65. It's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down. It's on Dan Moore Jr. Gets called for it. What up, Matty? I'll be here for a few minutes. I'm just busy today. No worries. Tim, you see Russ got yelled on the side? Yeah, I did. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? Here we go. 1st and 20. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Drops back. Looking. Now he's going to roll to the right. Steps up. Looking. Pumping. Now he's going to keep it himself. Running to the outside and getting some of those penalty yards back up to the 37-yard line. So it should be around 2nd and 12 after the run. Did you see Matthew Stafford could possibly be out for the season? I did not, but I'm not surprised. Neck and concussion injuries are definitely a concern. 2nd and 12. George Pickens wanting that football on the off-schedule play. Didn't quite see him. Here we go. 2nd and 12. 3 receivers to the left. Pickett in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Throwing it over to the left side. He has his tight end, Pat Freiermuth, with the catch, and that'll set up 3rd and manageable here. A penalty put them behind the sticks, but they have found their way back into about a 3rd and 2. Kenny Pickett, very efficient so far today. 4 for 4 on the day. And there's the grab. Nice play. Kenny Pickett's career highlights will be that flake slide. That was legendary. Yeah, that was a great one. When Washington played the Colts, I went to Indianapolis Stadium. I recommend it. Yeah, Lucas Oil Stadium is a pretty good one, huh? All right, Pickens in motion from left to right. 2 receivers to each side now. In the shotgun on 3rd and 2. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Scanning the field. Looking. Quick throw over to the left side. High throw and incomplete. Steve Sims, the intended target. Moore knocking it out of his hands, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. And they are in field goal range. It looks like that's what they will settle with a Chris Boswell field goal. Trying to go up top. Yeah, if he would have thrown it down a little bit more, he made that a lot tougher. Made it a lot tougher. Steve Sims ended up taking a big shot there. What up, Draco? Tim, can you tell the future because you're ahead of my TV? Yes, I am actually predicting the entire game. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Man, that is a big holder, isn't it? How big is their punter? He's stuck out like a sore thumb. That's funny. I remember Steve Sims. I was sitting in the corner of the end zone. He scored when he took that muffed kick for a TD versus Detroit 2019. I was sitting at the corner of the end zone. Oh, nice. Tim is spot on with predicting the game. Yep. What happened to the Steelers kicker that wore 9? Wait, was that not Boswell? Oh, it's right. Matthew Wright is now the kicker. Excuse me. What happened to Chris Boswell? What happened to Chris Boswell? Okay, have it your way. Is he hurt? Is he injured? Oh, yep. Boswell goes on injured reserve a couple of weeks ago. But then never mind. Matthew Wright is the kicker. Are you ready for some Jeff Monday football? That's right. We're going to see some Jeff Monday. Hey, man. Nice win y'all had. Thanks for doing these streams. Go Birds. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate your kind words up there. But yeah, absolutely. It's fun. Tim is Nostradamus. Yep. Timstradamus. Is it Barnyard time every week? My team, Ravens, lost to the Jags yesterday. I was sad. Yeah, that was a crazy nail-biter. Came down to a 2-point conversion. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. And I heard Lamar Jackson was getting some crap for that. That's unfortunate, to say the least, huh? Ooh. Did you see his tweet? It was hilarious. I did, with that one guy that was giving him some crap. He went ham on him a little bit, huh? Where's the dog at? Somewhere around here. I think she's actually on the front couch. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So, Matt Ryan and the offense for the Colts will take the field for the first time tonight. All right. What's the spread now after that field goal? All right, we're going to return here from the 1-yard line. Takes the snap, cuts, nice, beautiful cuts, now bouncing off tacklers, and he's going to get tackled at the 34-yard line. Nice return for the Colts. So Matt Ryan will have great field position here to start this game. Colts at -1.5 now. I'll take it. Oh, they changed the odds on me, though. Here we go. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw over to the right side. Tipped up in the air. Nearly intercepted. And hits the ground. Whew. Harmlessly. That was close. Tim, do you think Matt Ryan starts against Washington? Do you think we win that game? Matt Ryan probably would have been better than Sam Ehlinger. It's true. Bill Cowher's sanctimonious rant against Jeff Saturday being hired was both hilarious and pathetic. I didn't see the Bill Cowher one. 9:16 in the first quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Here we go. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, steps up, avoids the rush, now throws it underneath, and it's intercepted! And the Steelers now have the football. In phenomenal territory, Matt Ryan throws an interception. It's number 42. And he throws the grenade up and his team explodes. Who is it? Number 42. I'm not familiar. Is it Pierre or something? Who's number 42? Pierre. It is Pierre. Comes up with a big interception. All right. 9:09 to go here in the first quarter. Kenny Pickett now in the pistol at the Colts 38-yard line. Takes the snap, play action, rolling to his right. Looking, going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught, turns upfield, and he's only going to get a gain of 2 on the play. It is White. Apparently White just got moved up from the practice squad here for the Steelers. Ooh, Michael Pittman pushed off anyway. Holy moly, he shoved number 20. Interesting that there's no call on that play. Good night. Here we go. Pickett under center. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the center. Najee Harris. Najee Harris will barrel through for a gain of about 3.5 or so. Setting up a 3rd and 5 for the Steelers. All right, 3rd down and 5 for the Steelers. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun, man in motion, 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap, 4-man rush, has a little time, has to flush to his left now, looking, he had to keep it himself, runs for the first down, diving to the 25-yard line. Nice play there. Ooh, I got 3.5 now. All right. I'm betting the Colts with now a plus 3.5, so they could lose by a field goal now and I still win. I'll take that all day. Here we go. Kenny Pickett playing phenomenal. He's already got 2 carries, 17 yards, 5 for 6 through the air, 37 yards. At the 25-yard line now. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun, play action, takes a snap, looking, steps up, avoids the rush. No, he does not. He gets sacked at the 29-yard line. Loss of 4 on the play. It's Ngakoue who comes up with the sack. And now it's 2nd and 14 for the Steelers. I wonder why Iowa stole the Steelers' uniforms. They do look pretty similar, huh? No idea why they went back to Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's a better quarterback than Sam Ehlinger. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. Hand up to left side. It's Najee Harris. Najee Harris will get tackled by nice tackle by Stephon Gilmore. You don't see those kind of tackles from corners very often. Beautiful wrap up. Took out his legs. Man, that's actually beautifully done. Wrapped up his legs. Nowhere to go. Perfect textbook tackle by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. 3rd and 12 coming up for the Steelers. The fact that Sean Taylor didn't get a statue and Nick Foles got one right. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side at the 26-yard line. Takes the snap. 5-man rush. Comes blitz free, and it's a sack! And that may have knocked him out of field goal range. Ngakoue completely untouched by the offensive line. And now that knocks him back to the 39-yard line. All of a sudden, they're in a very awkward spot. 39 will set up a 57-yard field goal. It'll be more like the 38. So a 56-yard field goal attempt coming up here for the Steelers. No, they will have to be forced to punt. What a sack. Holy smokes. Here's the snap and the kick. And it'll be fair caught. No, it will not. It'll be attempted fair caught. Oh, nice try by White to keep it into the end zone. He threw it backwards, ends up kicking it by accident. Very awkward situation. So the 20-yard line is where the Colts will start this next drive, down by 3 with 4:58 to go here in the first quarter. Douglas says, I'm not convinced Matt Ryan is better than Sam Ehlinger. Their season is over. Why not see what they have in Ehlinger? It's not much, but Matt Ryan is super washed. So there's a clear and obvious reason why that they're going with it is because Jeff Saturday is auditioning to try to become the future head coach. And he initially said in his opening press conference that Sam Ehlinger would be the quarterback, but he went to practice and Matt Ryan was clearly the better quarterback out of the two. So he made the switch on Friday. They ended up winning their first game. They did lose their second game against the Eagles, but here they are now, currently right now down 3-0. Matt Ryan did throw a bad interception right there, but it was also a good play by Pierre, right? He was man-to-man on the outside guy. He went off of his dude to undercut the throw on Michael Pittman and ended up getting a really nice interception. So while many will blame Matt Ryan, which of course you would like a better throw a little bit more towards the inside, but you're throwing it outside away from the defender that's man-to-man, but it ended up being just a great play there by Pierre. We'll see if Matt Ryan can't pick it up here after the first drive, but definitely Matt Ryan gives them the better chance to win where Jeff Saturday's trying to win his job. How would Matt Ryan help that? He won his first game. That's how. He has a veteran quarterback presence. He's a much higher IQ quarterback than Sam Ehlinger today because Sam Ehlinger is, a second-year quarterback? So Matt Ryan clearly is helping their team in many ways as far as this last two games. Yeah, he didn't score a ton of points against the Eagles, but they were in that ball game all the way up until the end. Is Jeff Saturday auditioning? Does he really have to audition? Irsay is his boy. He would just give him the job like he already did. Of course he has to audition. I mean, if he came out and lost all of his games in just horrible fashion over and over again and he showed to be incompetent, of course he would just get let go. The actual question is who had those uniforms first? Oh, yeah, talking about the Iowa. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is okay, but he doesn't drink Busch Light, so Heineke for the win. Wow, Patrick Mahomes doesn't drink Busch Light? That really knocks him down on the quarterback list for me. That's very disappointing. Stability, yep. Matt Ryan is to Drew Bledsoe as Sam Ehlinger is to Tom Brady. Oh, that's pretty good. Because because you play the best players no matter what. True. Here we go, two receivers to each side. Matt Ryan in the shotgun takes the snap. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor will barrel through to get a 6-yard gain. First time we've seen him tonight. That needs to be the game plan throughout. The Steelers' defense, especially against the run, has been suspect for the last 2 or 3 years, honestly. They've been a really good pass defense, especially with the rush of guys like TJ Watt and Cameron Hayward and such. But they really struggle against the run. Takes the snap, handoff to Taylor. Taylor this time is only going to get a yard, so good defense there by the Steelers on that one, but it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Colts. The locker room knows that's why Lord Heineke is starting now, and Carson Wentz is picking out what type of Jordans TH4 wants to buy. Oh, that's a great comment. Rooney Rule, no matter what, you have to open the job up, then hire him. Yeah, but he obviously has a better argument. It's not, hold on. But yeah, that's maybe why he has to audition. Yes. Matt Ryan in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap, drops back, steps up, looking, pressure's coming, has to try to avoid the rush, and he cannot. He takes the sack. And that'll force the Colts to punt. We should sign Nick Foles just to see how Wentz reacts, and maybe he would play better, or maybe he folds like a dirty blanket. I think he's already folded. I didn't see really anybody open, so unfortunately Matt Ryan just had to live to see another drive kind of thing. Get the punt off instead of throwing another pick. So Matt Hack in to punt it away to Steven Sims. There's the kick. Clean kick. And it's a booming kick all the way down to the 22, but Steve Sims has room to run, and he does, cutting it up, and he will get up to a gain of about 38, maybe 39 yards. And it's a 59-yard punt, but an 18-yard return. So it's the 38, 37-yard line roughly. And that is where Kenny Pickett and the offense will start their next drive. Matt Ryan takes a sack tiptoeing on a cracker. Shocker, yep. Next win, Taylor should buy the practice squad Jordans. Everyone subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like the stream as well. Appreciate you guys who have already liked the stream. We have almost 40 of you in here, and only 14 likes. If you haven't already hit the like button, it really helps get the stream out there to more people, and it helps the channel grow, and I appreciate everybody in here. Hey, you stole my thunder. TH4, buy Wentz Jordans just to make him feel better during the crisis. I actually do feel bad for Wentz. There is a lot to feel bad for Wentz about. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, he was on an MVP caliber season, gets hurt, and his backup wins a Super Bowl. That's how it starts, right? That's just tough. I really think there are at least 5 backup QBs who are better than their starters, but quote unquote legacy and name and draft position prevents them from playing. I mean, yeah, and there's, I don't know if they're actually better or not, but I mean, maybe they are. I would have to think about who is the backups to each person, but yeah, it was arguably like Trey Lance and Jimmy G. Was Jimmy G always better than Trey Lance? Probably, honestly. I mean, I was expecting more out of Trey Lance, but it's possible that in practice it was clear and obvious that Jimmy G was playing better, but since they traded up to go get Trey Lance at pick number 3 overall, you had to play him. That's at least one that I can think of off the top of my head. Wentz has made $150 million doing jack. I don't feel bad for him at all. Well, though, I mean, obviously, feeling bad for him is a relative term, right? Do you feel bad for any of these players for life? No. I mean, most of them, or if not all of them, are doing well for themselves. I guess, unless you think of like practice squad or like literally minimum dudes. But there is ways to feel bad about somebody that, even though they're doing well, they could have had more happen to them and didn't. And life's more about than just how much money you make, right? Here we go. Pickett under center, puts a man in motion. Harris, the single back, takes the snap, handoff up the middle to him, and he's gonna, nope, can't escape the tackle, and he gains 2 on the play. And Okereke gets the tackle. So under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. It's 2nd and 7. All right, here we go. In the shotgun, takes the snap. 4-man rush, looking to his left. Has a man. It'll be caught by Pickens, and Pickens makes a guy miss, and he will get the first down. 1st and 10. Let's stick with Mac Jones. All right, there we go. No, I'm not saying that about money, Tim. I'm saying Wentz hasn't accomplished anything, and he's one of the highest earners in his generation. I'm not saying just money. Well, I mean, the comment kind of does say just money, right? Takes a snap, play action, steps up, looking, throwing to the right side, and overthrows Deontay Johnson. 2nd and 10. He had his man open as well. Just soared that thing out of bounds. No Brett Ripien, yeah. Deshaun Watson might throw more TDs in 5 games than Russ did this season. Saying Wentz did not earn any of these contracts. It was all potential draft position and magical 11 stretch in 2016. I kind of disagree. Takes a snap. Delayed handoff here to the backup running back, and he was going to get a nice gain up to the 38-yard line. No, 37 they give it to him. And it's, who was that? Number 26. That's not it's Warren? No, it is McFarland. Warren is the other backup that's out, apparently. Okay, so McFarland gets the carry. And Okereke could not quite make the tackle. There you go. They're up to the 37-ish yard line. 1st and 10. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff again to McFarland. This time nowhere to run, and it's DeForest Buckner finding his way into the backfield and tackling him before he can even get to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd down and a long 10 now. You see Brian Robinson's big hat? Yeah, I did. A lot of people want that hat now all of a sudden. He popularized that hat. Zapp played versus 2 of the weakest defenses in the league. Also first-time caller, first-time OC. No clue what the heck is going on yet. Here we go. Takes the snap. Kenny Pickett looking to his left. Quick throw into the flat and immediately hit by McLeod. That was a very interesting decision by Kenny Pickett to throw it into the flat because McLeod was literally beelining it for him the entire time. Could have went to the slant. Instead, he went to the flat. Yeah, he kind of got zeroed in on the flat man, and McLeod just made a huge hit on him. He sniffed that out, to say the least, right, Red Wings? What up, bro? All right, so that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Pittsburgh 3, Colts 0. Pickett 7 for 9 on the night, 45 yards. Matt Ryan 0 for 2 with an interception and also has taken a sack. Jonathan Taylor, 2 carries, 7 yards. Najee Harris, 6 carries, 23 yards. Leading receivers, nobody has caught a pass so far for the Colts in the first. And literally nobody has caught a pass for the Colts in the first quarter here. And Deontay Johnson has 2 catches for 22 yards for the Steelers. Leading tacklers, you have Mullet for the Steelers, who has 2. And you have 4 tackles for both Gilmore and Franklin. Mike Wright made his only field goal attempt. Each team has punted so far. Looking at the stats, we have 6 first downs for the Steelers, 0 for the Colts. We have 0 yards for the Colts so far. 0 total yards. Unbelievable. And almost 13 minutes of time of possession compared to 2:16 for the Colts. Jeez. Not the ideal start for the Colts, huh? I think the under might hit today. What do you guys think? Do you think Matt Canada is the whole reason why the Steelers suck? I have heard a lot of Steelers fans complain about Matt Canada, but I don't know. I don't watch nearly enough Steelers to make a decision on, is the play calling actually that bad, or is it a talent thing? I have no idea. Saturday's audition is going very well. Yeah, not very well on prime time, huh? Not ideal. Matt Ryan got cement feet, yeah. Dr. Pig, you have to go to a D1 school to play QB in the league these days. It needs to be a Power 5. Wentz has awful mechanics, no leadership, and he is poor at reading defenses. I disagree with that as well. But yeah, obviously, Power 5 conferences is going to have better, or more likely to have better quarterbacks come out of them because they are more likely to get the better talent to come out of high school. True. But it doesn't mean that somebody doesn't come out of a smaller school and doesn't have success. But here we go. 3rd and 12. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Kicks that leg up. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pickett. Looking. Now going to hit it underneath to Najee Harris. Harris stiff arms a man. Bounces outside. He's going to get a positive gain on the play. And he barely steps out of bounds after a gain of 4. Yeah. Besides the great TH4. Steelers fans don't even want to visit Canada because of Matt Canada. Taylor Heineke. No one circles the steel curtain like Baltimore Colts. True. Matthew Wright here, coming up for another field goal attempt. This one's from 52 yards on the left hash. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is off the upright, but good! It hit the right upright and ricocheted into the field goal. What a kick by Matthew Wright. Man, it had the distance, but it was just creeping over to the right, and just barely nicked inside. There you go. Look at that. That's hilarious. Well done. So now it's a 6-0 lead for the Steelers. Let's see if the Colts can get anything going offensively. It's a power play goal. Yeah. Where do you rank Washington in the power rankings? Probably somewhere around 15, if I were to guess. But anyway, I don't know. A non-Power 5 school in today's game. I mean, Matt Ryan, up until recently, obviously has had a great career, right? And he went to Boston College. Boston College is not in the Power 5, is it? Right? It's not an ACC team. Where's Boston College? What conference is Boston College? I don't know. Josh Allen, jury is still out. Don't believe the media hype. Wait, is Wyoming not... Where is Wyoming? Mountain West Conference or something? I mean, Josh Allen is clearly a stud. I don't know why you would say you're not sold on him. I don't think he's better than Pat Mahomes, but he's clearly a top 5 quarterback in the league, at least. Boston College is ACC? Okay. Here we go. Handoff to the right, not handoff, excuse me, kickoff, and running it to the center of the field will get a gain up to the 30-yard line. So the Colts will have a pretty good field position here. Let's see what Matt Ryan can finally do. Yeah, he's had a run of turnovers recently, but the dude is absolutely studly. And I'm hearing he's playing injured and whatnot, but like Pat Mahomes had a bad run last year to start the season and still made his way to the AFC Championship. Like, I don't know what you 6'5", unbelievably strong arm, can run over anybody, makes dudes look like little kids out there when he runs, can make dudes miss even with that size, can make every throw under the sun and has made every throw under the sun. Like, I don't know what you want from Josh Allen other than, I mean, yes, he's made some bad throws recently. Here we go. Takes a snap. Quick throw. Looking. Throwing it underneath and incomplete. Like, I don't understand what we're going about. Tim is channeling his inner Jarris now. Disrespect Holmes like that is awful. Pat Mahomes literally was like leading the league in interceptions for through the first like 7 weeks or something like that last year. He was going crazy. Someone being 6'5" doesn't mean anything. You're just silly. Obviously, it helps. 3 receivers to the right. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And Jonathan Taylor will barrel through for a gain of 5. Maybe 6, depending on the spot. And that'll set up 3rd and manageable here. Uh-oh. Looks like an Indianapolis Colt is hurt. Jonathan Taylor looking at the sideline. Okay, it looks like he's going to be okay. Well, I don't know if he's okay, but Kelly is banged up, but it doesn't look like it's dramatic. When Jonathan Taylor looked at the sideline and waved his arm, I thought he may have been a little bit scarier than that. But, Douglas, you were trolling. You really believe Josh Allen is not a top 5 quarterback? Like, I don't know what else to... I don't know what we're watching here, but I mean, even with your crap talking, aren't the Bills 6-3? He has thrown a lot of interceptions lately. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like 2 against the Packers, 2 against the Jets, 2 against the Vikings, 1 against the Lions. Like, that's a ton of interceptions, which is not okay. He's got to clean that up. But he has 23 touchdowns, 3,183 yards, which I think is what? Top 3 NFL passing leaders? Top 2. He's number 2 in passing yards. Touchdowns, he's also tied for 2. Like, so in the 2 most important categories, or 2, like if you consider the big 3 of important categories for quarterbacks, yards, touchdowns, interceptions, he leads in, or is second place in 2 of them, behind the great Pat Mahomes. And then in interceptions, he leads the league? He leads the league in interceptions. So he leads in all 3 categories. Not literally. But he's top 2 in all 3 categories. One of them not very good. So I guess you would say bottom 2 in that category. So he's got to clean up the interceptions. But the dude is, I don't know why we're arguing this. I mean, that's kind of flabbergasted. I mean, are you like just trying to, are you trolling me now? Like you just want to see me get a reaction? Ha ha ha. Like, is that what we're doing here? Tim Washington would die for a quarterback like Josh Allen, yeah. Yeah, now I know you're trolling. Yeah, which is unfortunate because I like going back and forth with you. But if you're gonna troll me, that's definitely going to be a bit concerning because you said he had the same stats as Davis Mills, which is pretty ridiculous on every face. I didn't know Davis Mills was running for 80 yards a game or something like that. Or I don't know. But anyway, Matt Ryan in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Blitz coming. Avoids the rush. Looking. Now rolls to his right. Pumping. And he's going to throw it late. And it's going to be caught. But does he get his feet in bounds? What are they going to say? They're still discussing it. There is a flag, though. It's probably going to be in the area of holding, and it is incomplete anyway. They're saying, yeah, pass is incomplete, so that'll bring up 4th down. Yeah, over the last 7 games, he does not have the same stats. Look at the rushing stats as well. It's more than just passing with Josh Allen. You're trolling. You are trolling. So this will bring up 4th and 4. They will decline the penalty. Second quarter here, 3:25 to go, and the Steelers offense can't do anything. Saying Josh Allen is not top 5 is good for ESPN, but not reality. Yeah. You said it's the same stats. And you're trying to argue that Josh Allen is not even, or is not top 5, but okay. I mean, what is he, number 6? Here we go. There's the catch. And zigzagging around, and he will just fall down at about the 21-yard line. So that is where Kenny Pickett will start. I said I had him at 6 or 7. Who's better than him? Go ahead. Who's better than him? Who's better than him? Go ahead. Who's the 5 quarterbacks clearly better? The media is wrong, like, every time. Mahomes is number 1. I agree. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, man. Imagine thinking Hurts is better than Burrow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, you have your own opinion. If you're not trolling, good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. I definitely question your opinions, to say the least. But, you know, yeah. That's okay. That is okay. But yeah. All right, so the Steelers are up 6-0 and have the football here with 13-17 to go here in the second quarter. The Colts will get the ball first at halftime. The Colts offense is looking inept, to say the least. Matt Ryan is 0 for 4 to start this game. Steelers right now, Kenny Pickett is 8 for 10, 49 yards. But there you go. Here we go. Under center. Pickett under center takes the snap. Play action. Steps up. Pickett going deep. And Kenny Pickett makes the grab! Golly. You knew it eventually at some point I was going to talk about how we should have drafted this dude. But oh my goodness gracious, what a catch this was. Ooh, should have been called a push-off. But good night, what a catch. 1st and 10, up to the 44-yard line after a big gain. 3 receivers to the right. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun takes a snap, handoff up the middle here to McFarland. No, it's Najee Harris. When both of them have the hair in the hole, it's hard to tell exactly who it was at the beginning, but it is Najee Harris. He's going to get a gain of about 5 on the play. That catch was just nasty. George Pickens is so good. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here, and it will be diving ahead for a gain of 3, maybe 4, depending on the spot. It'll be 3rd down and manageable here for the Steelers. Can the Colts defense get off the field here? For me, it's just $250 million strategy. 3rd and 2. Under 12 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Puts Pickens in motion from right to left. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And he's going to be close to the first down marker. Let's see where they mark it. I think they're going to give it to him. It was definitely close. 3 Colts players hit him. And it was Snell on the carry. So now it's 1st and 10. Steelers offense is humming right now. Pickett under center. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap. And handoff, gains about 4 on the carry, right around the 30-yard line. Under 11 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 6-0 Steelers, and the Steelers are back in field goal range. 10.5 to go here in the second quarter. Pickett in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Scanning the field. Throwing it over to the left side. And it will be caught for another first down. Kenny Pickett is humming right now. Holy moly. He is 10 for 12 on the day. Just picking this Colts defense apart. He's just finding everybody open. It's doing a great job. Kenny Pickett looking strong here. 1st and 10 up to the 18-yard line. Puts a man in motion. Puts another man in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle, and Najee Harris gets hit in the backfield by 2 defenders, McLeod and Speed, on the tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Pickett in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Looking. Steps up. Kenny Pickett's going to keep it himself and dive ahead with a big gain. Gains. Wait a minute. Did anybody touch him before he crossed to the first down marker? Or no, wait. I think even when you dive, it's as soon as you touch the ground. So it's 3rd and 2. Now Steelers hurry up to this line. 3 receivers to the left. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here, and McFarland will get the first down. Running hard through that defensive line, and they're up to the 6. And the Steelers are looking to get their first touchdown of the day. Future Hall of Famer. First and goal. Here we go, under center. Kenny Pickett puts a man in motion, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. Najee Harris diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And the Steelers are putting a hurtin', to say the least, on the Colts. Colts can do nothing offensively here. Down 12-0, pending an extra point. Zach Wilson is number 1. Great reasoning. Here we go. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 13-0. What a catch by George Pickens. Oh, I wish we drafted that dude. I wish we drafted him so bad. What is George Pickens statistically like going on this year anyway? 33 catches, 453 yards, 2 touchdowns. They're not getting them the ball a whole lot. Okay, have it your way. So he's had some up and downs this season. He's had some good games, though. Has had some good games. He's going to be a stud for years to come, though. Heineke would be number 2. There's Power 5, top 5 right there. What's the Power 5, top 5? The non-Power 5, top 5? I don't know. I think my top 5 would be Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Herbert, and then Jalen Hurts and Tua. Could be 5 or 6 either way. Justin Herbert is freaking good. He is really good. Tua's having a great year so far. There's no doubt about it. Tua is really stepping up this season, and that's good. You know, I'm glad they got a couple of really good players around him. But shoot, even with stepping up, he is still only throwing 2,500 yards, so he's not even close. He's actually outside of the top 10. He's thrown less yards than Jacoby Brissett. Have the Browns not have their bye week yet? They must not have had their bye week. Had to have been, right? No way. I don't know. That, very weird. I thought he would have had more yards than I'm not gonna lie. All right, there's the kick, and it is a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where the Colts will start their next drive, down 13-0 currently. Best Washington QB ever was RG3, Alex Smith, Dwayne Haskins, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Taylor Heineke at number 1. Of course, KP, of course. Technically speaking, Cousins wasn't a Power 5. He has been a top 5 guy in his career. No, wait, what? Cousins was a Power 5. He went to Michigan State. Here we go. Matt Ryan under center. See what happens here with the Colts. They are now getting beat down here on Monday night. Blitz coming. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Here, Jonathan Taylor zigzagging around. Nice run by Jonathan Taylor. He gets a gain of 10 on the play. 7.5 to go here in the second quarter. What happened in this game so far? Steelers are up 13-0. And Kenny Pickett's playing phenomenally. 10 for 12, 96 yards. And Matt Ryan is playing like absolute dog crap. There you go. First and 10, 2 receivers to each side. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap, play action, looking, throwing it over to the right side and incomplete. Great defense there by Wallace all over Michael Pittman here. Second down and 10 now, 7:05 to go in the second quarter. Jimmy Clausen, or whatever his name was back in the day. Technically speaking, Michigan State is a Power 5 school. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought he was Notre Dame? Nah. 3 receivers to the left, takes the snap. Drops back, setting up a screen here to Taylor. Taylor trying to follow his blocks, makes a guy miss, and he's making another dude miss, diving ahead for a gain of 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up third down and 1 for the Colts. College football predictions at halftime. Oh, yeah, we can look at those. That'll be fun. Let me apologize. If I don't have a QB who has 14 turnovers in 11 games, I guess that's my bad. That's fine. Hand off to the right side, and it will be another first down, and now they're starting to feed the beast. Jonathan Taylor, this is how they have definitely stayed in their football games. They handed the ball off to him a lot more than the last regime did earlier this year. Obviously, last year, I don't know, Frank Reich seemed to hand the ball off to him a ton, but this year they came with a different philosophy, and Jonathan Taylor started slow. But here we go. Got to feed him. He's a stud. Michael Pittman in the motion, takes a snap, play action, scans the field, steps up, avoids the rush, rolling to his left, scanning, and now he's going to throw it away. I didn't realize TJ Watt was playing today. I thought TJ Watt was still hurt. That's my fault. Second and 10, TJ Watt with the pressure there. He made TJ Watt look silly. Jeez, yeah, he did, didn't he? Jonathan Taylor? Look, I don't know what you want. Josh Allen's a stud, all right? That's all I can say. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Matt Ryan. Empty backfield set. Takes the snap. Looking to throw quickly. It's going to be caught by Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman will fall forward close to the first down. That was nearly picked off again. But let's see where they give him on the spot. Matt Ryan finally completing some passes here. That was the first one he completed that was past the line of scrimmage. The only other one was a screen pass to Jonathan Taylor. Second completion of the day. All right. Josh. Matt Ryan under center. Michael Pittman in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor will fall forward for a gain of about 3.5 on the play. So that'll bring up 5 minutes left in the second quarter. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Colts. Finally getting a drive together for the first time tonight. See if they can't continue to work. Jonathan Taylor will go to the sideline here. Under 5 minutes to play. Matt Ryan in under center. Three receivers to the left. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here to the backup running back. And who is it? Number 21. And Zach Moss will get the carry for the gain of 3. So that'll set up 3rd and 3 now for the Colts. Four minutes to go here in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Scanning. Now pressure. Now he has to roll. Going to throw it to the left side and incomplete. There is a flag on the play anyway, most likely in the area of holding. This offensive line can't stop holding. The field goal unit's going to come on here. Will they actually accept the penalty to kick them out of field goal range? That's the interesting question. The right tackle gets called for holding on that one. Or did they actually even throw the flag? Maybe they didn't. Never mind. Looks like they did not throw the flag. So it's a 51-yard attempt here for Chase McLaughlin. He's 13 for 16 on his career, over 50. Let's see what he has this year. Takes the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. A no-doubter for the Colts. And the Colts finally get on the board here, down 13-3 in the second quarter with 3:48 to go. Now let's see if the defense can't step it up for the Colts to get them back into this football game, or will Kenny Pickett continue to be on a complete tear? You know, he's not being exciting as a quarterback, but he's being very efficient, getting the ball out quickly, finding his receivers where he needs to. He's also had 3 carries for 26 yards. It's been a very nice day for the rookie. Former Illini hitting it through the uprights, that's right. Sorry, 10 for 12 is exciting to me. I don't need bombs to get excited. Yeah, well, it's you get what I'm trying to say. It's not a flashy 10 for 12 96. You know, he's not making a bunch of guys miss in the backfield, buying time, throwing it off his back foot, getting it down. But it's a very beautiful, efficient, well-organized game so far. They're finding the open receivers where he needs to, hitting them quickly. It's a very good, solid game so far from Kenny Pickett. All right, Douglas. Anyway, let's go back to the original point. You said, where's the guy that's not a top 5 or not a power 5 guy? Josh Allen's a power 5 guy. If you agree he's top 6, there you go. That's all that matters. Hey, Tim, do you think they should switch games and put this game on Sunday? This game on Sunday? I don't know. I mean, all teams should be playing on primetime at some point. I know it kind of sucks at those points, but even if they're a bad team, I think everybody should play on primetime. Everybody gets to be seen, each team, and just see for yourself how bad they are. Didn't the Colts have a field goal kicker who played with Legos? That's one I don't know about. Tim defends Josh Allen more than he defends Heineke. Disgusting. How dare I? Heineke really is the number one quarterback in the league. Why are we really questioning this? I don't know. Here we go. McLaughlin to kick it off. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback. Nearly made the field goal there. That was a good kick. So, 13-3, Steelers on top. Do the Colts have a bit of a comeback in them or not? They do get the ball coming out of halftime. So if they get a quick 3 and out, get some points, they can get right back in this game. Or will we see Mr. Pickett, Tiny Hands himself, number 20 overall pick, continue to just pour it on this Colts team and not let them back in? Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Setting up the screen. Going to be caught by McFarland. McFarland has blockers in front, and he's going to get tackled from behind. Nearly poked out there by DeForest Buckner. But it was a good play there. Gains about 12 or 13 yards. That's one of those dangerous plays. When you get tackled from behind, you don't see him coming, and they're able to punch that ball from behind. It's one of the most dangerous tackles that you can see. I think it was Buckner that got... No, it was number 96 that got there. Sorry. Cohart. And it's 1st and 10. All right. At their own 37-yard line, takes the snap. Looking to throw. Quick throw over to the right side. And Deontay Johnson, does he make that grab? I think he does. And it's a gain of 9. What a catch on that slant. Stephon Gilmore all over him. But Deontay Johnson makes the grab anyway. Deontay Johnson, to me, he is a tremendous receiver. He's actually a really great receiver in many ways. It's just, he has moments where he's a complete airhead. I hope he's cleaned that up. I haven't watched him at all this season, but the last couple of years, you're just like, what'd you run that route there for? Another random drop pass or whatever. Handoff here on 2nd and 1. It's going to be a nice gain of 4 or 5, first down, up past midfield. The Steelers' time of possession is OP. I can only imagine what it is right now. What is it? I'm going to say 23 to 5? No, 20 to 7. Tim has a man crush on Norwell. True. Because Andrew Norwell is our starter. And Trey Turner. And Tyler Larson. They're the worst in space ever. They are horrible. Because I remember watching a YouTube video of some kicker with glasses and dark brown hair playing with Legos during an interview with his wife. Oh, gosh. Yep, that would be Blankenship because he had the glasses and dark hair. I think Eric Flowers is still onside. Something personal must be going on because he should be here. Well, it also might be health-wise. That's when nobody signs a guy like that for so long. Maybe it's possible that he has some weird health issue that nobody really knows about. I would have loved to have kept Flowers, but that something is going on that he is not even on a football team. It's very strange. Trey Turner's a stud according to PFF. It's unbelievable. I don't know what people see sometimes. Like, we go through the film every week and we show over and over again how bad they are. And I explain my thought process of why they're that bad. I don't know. I would love to have somebody come and explain to me why I'm so wrong about Trey Turner. Like, explain to me what he does great that makes him worthy of like a 65 PFF grade. I don't understand. I wish somebody would possibly explain it to me. If we just stack up some traffic cones and they block better than Norwell. Just bring back Jarris. He'll tell you why you're wrong about everything. True. I say pfft. He has 100% trip rate of Bates. Oh, that's too funny. Sadly, it's also true, yeah. It is very true, isn't it? All right, 1st and 10 at the 2-minute warning here for the Steelers. Pickett under center. They have 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line of the Colts. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap, handoff to the right side is Snell, and Snell slipping tackles and takes it inside the 35-yard line up to about the 34, maybe 33-yard line. And Snell just finding a big gaping hole, cutback lane, well done. And here come the Steelers up to the 33. 3 receivers to the right. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back. 4-man rush, throwing to the right side, has a man open, Steve Sims. And Sims will make the catch for a gain of about 5 on the play. A minute and 28 to go here in the second quarter. And it looks like somebody's taking their first time out here. It is the Steelers. They'll take their first time out with a minute and 28 seconds. And the Colts actually might be happy about that. They may be able to get into field goal range themselves. It's interesting that they call the timeout there. Let's ease up, though. Those yards per carry yesterday must have been pretty good. What was it? It was around 4.8-ish. There you go. Looks like Matt Ryan is backup QB next season at best. Probably. Yeah, Matt Ryan is definitely not a great quarterback, that's for sure. You ready for some FIFA tomorrow, Tim? Yeah, we're going to be playing FIFA. Here we go. Pickett in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning, stepping up, looking to throw. Now he's going to keep it himself, and he will reach for the first down out of bounds. And Pittsburgh is just beating down the Colts right now. They have 15 first downs to only 3 for the Colts and are absolutely dominating the time of possession right now. Wow. This is a heck of a performance from Kenny Pickett and the Steelers. 13 of 15, 123 yards. He has taken 2 sacks. He has no touchdowns and an interception, or no interception so far. And the Steelers might be able to score a touchdown here before half. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Najee Harris, and Harris will dive forward for a gain of 3 on the play. And the first timeout, I believe, now is going to be used by the Colts. No, the Steelers use another timeout. Interesting. And Najee Harris comes up a little limp. He's asking for a sub. Hopefully he's okay. He did go off on his own accord. You should stream it at 2. Screw work, yeah. USA must win or they're done. No draw or lose. Yep, I did hear about that. And if they win, they have a chance to go on to the next round. It's pretty cool. The winner of tomorrow's match gets to bomb the other one. Oh, gosh. That's pretty brutal. He should stream it while at work. Yeah. He had those Allen numbers with 2 picks. Yeah. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Pickett in the shotgun. At the 20-yard line of the Colts, takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Deontay Johnson and pushed out of bounds. Minute and 13, the Steelers are potentially looking to add to their lead. Jeez Louise. Oh. All right. 2 receivers to each side. Pickett in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looking, throwing it to the end zone, and batted away by McLeod. It'll be 2nd and goal now. Pickett looks real good tonight. Yeah, he's looking great. 14 of 17, 133 yards. Absolutely looking phenomenal so far. Very impressive. Very impressive. Second and goal. Pickett in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Takes the snap. Pickett's going to keep it, and he's going to run up to the 7-yard line. And who's going to use their... Is the Steelers using their final timeout, or the Colts finally using their first? Yes, the Colts will use their first timeout with 1:05 to go. Very interesting clock management here by the Steelers. It's going to be... I don't know. Hum. Andrew L. Hello, Tim. What up, bro? What up, dude? Steelers minus 10.5. Are the Colts going to get anything going? I don't know. All right, here we go. Pickett in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Going to the end zone. And George Pickens could not quite haul it in. Could not quite haul it in. Tried to reach out there with one hand. Oh, couldn't do it. Little bit overthrown there by Kenny Pickett. Tough break. Tough break. All right, here we go. From the right hash, we have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Steelers go up 16-3 here with under a minute to go in the second quarter. Tim, if you're Texans fans, would live be great for you? Would live be great for you? What? Colts calling timeouts like they have an offense to get in position to score. Yeah. Is Pittman going to get me 8 more fantasy points? I'm going to say yes. I would say yes. Would life be good? Life would be pretty... Life would be fine. Tim Fake News. What's that? Tim Fake News calls himself a sports talk, but it's only Commanders and sometimes COD streaming. Can we raid Ryan the Great at half? He has less than 5 viewers. I'm just trying to help a brother out. He's also streaming this game. Ryan the Great. I don't know who Ryan the Great is. Ryan the Great. This guy right here. All right, we're going to return here from Rodgers, zigzagging around, get to the outside of the left side, slips a tackle, and he's going to get up to the 40-ish yard line. I hit the like button for him. Ryan the Great. You can go support. There you go. Very cool. Ryan the Great. Seems like he's got to get a little bit more amped up. Tell him to get a little bit more higher energy. But I'm sure he could be doing great. He looks young. He's got plenty of time ahead of him. Here we go. 2 receivers in each side. Matt Ryan in the shotgun takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw over to the left side, caught by Michael Pittman, and Michael Pittman will dive ahead for a gain of 6. Colts have 2 timeouts in 40 seconds. They're hurrying up to the line. Matt Ryan scanning the field. 2 receivers each side, gets the offense ready. Takes the snap, drops back, pressure's coming, voids the rush, rolling to his right. Matt Ryan pumping, will run for the first down with his legs and get a gain of about 6. And the Colts will use a timeout here with 22 seconds left at half. Tim, cocaine's a hell of a drug, yeah. We found that. Wait, Rogue Shadow's back? Where's Rogue Shadow? He was supposed to give me a 17-word comment talking up our boys. Haven't seen one. First and 10. Need to hit the gym. I only subscribe to YouTubers that can bench 350. Here we go. 22 seconds left here in the second quarter. Close to field goal range. And the Steelers are basically giving them the field goal here. Everybody's so far off the football. Takes the snap. They're going to set up the screen to Pierce. Pierce, and it's going to be a flag, though, on the play. And that'll move them backwards. Good defense there by the Steelers. 17 seconds left remaining in the second quarter. I think it's going to be pass interference, offensive pass interference here. No, an eligible receiver downfield. Offense number 79. He got out there too quickly. And it's Bernard Raymond. I believe he's a rookie tackle. Where did Bernard Raymond come from? I feel like I remember that name. Was he from Central Michigan as well? As Luke Godke? I think he was Luke Godke's teammate. Yeah, Central Michigan rookie. He's actually a 25-year-old rookie. Must have been COVID, pushed him back a little bit. Here we go. Campbell in motion, 2 receivers to each side. Ryan in the shotgun takes the snap, drops back, looking, now rolling to his right. He's going to get it to Jonathan Taylor underneath. Jonathan Taylor will get out of bounds after a gain of 3. Now it's 11 seconds left. It's second down and, 13. McCaughlin has made a 57-yarder before. He does have a pretty strong leg we saw earlier. Let's see what currently it is a 68-ish yard field goal attempt as it currently sits. Even if you give him 5 yards, I may even try him out there. Let's see what happens. Really, they would want 10 or more. Takes the snap, scanning, looking, stepping up is Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has to get rid of the football, and it's going to be dropped. Now it's 3rd and 13. Matt Ryan got hit as he threw. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Honestly, the drop was a good thing because... Oh, no, wait, they had a timeout. Never mind, the drop was not a good thing. They needed that. Actually, they really needed that catch. I thought they had no timeouts. Oops. Whopper Jr. hands, yep. All right, well, the middle of the field is, or anything is open with the timeout. You just need to get about 7-8 yards and see what your kicker can do. Takes the snap, drops back, quick throw over the middle. It'll be caught. There you go. And they call timeout with 3 seconds, and now it'll be around a 60-yard attempt for McLaughlin. This is a very makeable kick, potentially. Jeff Saturday would love to give his team a chance right now. 4th and 4. Let's see where they line this thing up. So it's in between. The ball right now is placed in between the 41 and 42. Let's see where they line up the kick as far as the holder is concerned. Tim, is it true you're only 18? Yeah. If only, right? I wish I could go back to 18 and start this channel. That'd be pretty cool. I'm almost 30. 29 years old. It's a 59-yard attempt from the middle of the field here. And the Steelers We'll try to ice the kicker a little bit. A little bit of an early timeout. Mike Tomlin trying to play the head games here. Only Coors Light counts. Fantasy team needs Pittman TD. Probably not going to get a Pittman TD, but maybe. Does 350 Busch Lights counts, Pig? Did he waste a timeout, Tim? Right now? No, that was a beautiful timeout. See? He saved the timeout. Now you can try to ice the kicker. It's beautiful. All right, McLaughlin. He honestly used the timeouts a little bit too quick earlier. Probably wanted to kill more clock, and then you don't even give him a chance to get into field goal range. All right. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's blocked! Oh, but it's going the wrong way, so they may try to pick it up and return it. No, they will not, and the kick is blocked. And based on the angle, I thought it was going backwards at first. I thought this may have been a touchdown the other way, but instead it's a blocked field goal, and the Steelers maintain their lead 16-3 over the Colts. And I didn't realize TJ Watt is playing. TJ Watt makes a huge difference right now. And he is definitely putting some pressure on Matt Ryan, forcing him outside the pocket where obviously we know he's not very comfortable. And it's just not a very good day to be a Colts fan. I won my fantasy week by 10 points thanks to MVP Hurts. There you go. Mike Tomlin is a genius. Sadly, his offense sucks. Yeah, that blocked looked like a Russell Wilson pass attempt. What up, Roger Smith? What is up, everybody? Check out Twitter posts. All right, let's look at Twitter posts, shall we? Shall we? All right. Okay, only 2 players had 300 passing yards with 3 TDs and 0 interceptions on Sunday. Mike White and Trevor Lawrence. Hilarious. CBS Sports. This is the 3rd time since divisional realignment in 2002 that every team has a losing record in a division through week 12. This is the 3rd time since divisional realignment in 2002. Okay. Makes sense. It's the NFC West, NFC East, now NFC South. Look out, NFC North. You might be next. Most rushing yards in a single game by a QB, regular or postseason. You have Colin Kaepernick, 181. Justin Fields, 178. Michael Vick, 173. Mike Vick, 166. And Jalen Hurts now with 157. So now 5 games of QBs having over 150 yards. Pretty cool. The Packers allowed the Eagles to rush for 363 yards Sunday. That is the most they've allowed since 1977 against the Walter Payton-led Bears. I'm surprised that's not just a record in general, like, for a long time. Like, who in the world has given up 363 rushing yards to a team in the last 2 decades, right? Like, I feel like that's got to be extremely rare. Trevor Lawrence has more games with 100-plus passer rating than Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, and Tom Brady. Interesting. Very interesting. Players with 300-plus yards from scrimmage and 2 touchdowns in the same game in the Super Bowl era. Stephen Page. Priest Holmes, Adrian Peterson, and Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, I've been talking about him for a while. Like, I think he's a super talented running back, and I'm glad he's finally starting to really put it on display here in this 5th season, I believe he's in. Or maybe 4th. Quarterbacks with 150-plus passing yards and 150 rushing yards in the same game. Vic, Lamar, and Hurts. Mike White, next Jets Hall of Famer, right? I'm a Ohio State fan, and Pay doesn't deserve or what? And they don't deserve to be in, I'll say Madison Roach. Oh yeah, looking at the college football predictions is who should be in college football playoff pick ranking. Let's just look at that. All right. Yeah, USC looks really good with Caleb Williams. It's going to be interesting. So Georgia's in basically no matter what they do against LSU, right? LSU ruined their chances by losing last week to Texas A&M. So LSU is definitely out. There's no way they can get in. Georgia, Michigan, TCU, USC. Because now Ohio State, Alabama, and Tennessee, their seasons are done other than their bowl game, right? But as far as eligibility or games with playoff eligibility concerns, they're out. And I think that means they all are eliminated. I guess TCU has the Big 12 championship game, right? So I guess if TCU loses the Big 12 game, that's how they get eliminated. Like, what's TCU's schedule like right now? TCU Horned Frogs. Let's put this over here. They have Kansas State. So if they lose to Kansas State, they are out of the playoffs. But if they win, they are definitely in at 13-0. There's no way they're going to get eliminated at that point. Michigan has, is it Penn State? They have in the Big 10 championship game. I think TCU is in. If they lose to Kansas State, they're out. No, they're not necessarily out if they lose to Kansas State. I think they're definitely out. Ohio State is right back in. If TCU loses, are you really going to put a 12-1 TCU over a 11-1 OSU where their only loss is the number 2 Michigan? There's no way. Like TCU's loss against the number 13 Kansas State, who's 9-3, where OSU has only lost to a 12-0 football team. Purdue. Oh, it's Purdue versus Michigan. Okay, Purdue. And where's Purdue? Is Purdue even ranked right now? Purdue is not ranked. So, I'm not a college guy, but that's what they're all saying today. That makes no sense to me. If somebody's saying that, like, why in the world would OSU be eliminated? Because I don't think there's any doubt if OSU and TCU play, OSU is the better football team, right? But I'm not kicking out a 13-0 TCU. They've earned their right winning the Big 12 championship. They've earned their right into the playoff if they beat Kansas State. But if they lose to Kansas State, they're absolutely out, and Ohio State goes in as the only other one-loss team outside of the USC, right? Because Ohio State's literally only loss is against Michigan. So if TCU were to lose, I would have USC, assuming they win their Pac-12 championship, right? Because who do they have in the championship? Who's the Pac-12 championship? Who are they playing? It's Utah. So if USC beats Utah, TCU loses, Ohio State goes to the 4 seed. So we'll have Georgia versus Ohio State and USC versus Michigan. And then we could have a rematch, Michigan versus Ohio State. That would be fun, right? Because Utah definitely is not getting in. I don't care if they beat USC or not. They're a 3-loss team. Just like LSU, they're definitely eliminated. Georgia doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do. As long as I guess they don't lose, like 45-0. Like, they're in no matter what. It's just a matter of do they keep the number 1 seed or do they move down the list? Michigan is also, I think, in no matter what. Even if they lose to Purdue, it's not a good look by any means. But you already beat Ohio State. I don't think Alabama can overtake you. So I think Michigan is in no matter what, in my opinion. So Georgia and Michigan are a lock because it's just a matter of what spot do they get ranked in. And then USC. I mean, obviously it's not a good look to lose to Purdue, though. They definitely should not lose to Purdue. That would be a pretty big upset. Like, where is Purdue? Purdue is... What's their record? Oh my god, I hate this freaking... I hate Google site. Just tell me their record. I'm not going through the whole thing. Nope. NCAA football. Week 14. So Purdue is 8-4. Yikes. They can't lose to Purdue. If Michigan loses to Purdue at home, that is a big deal. That's a pretty big deal. Any prospects you like, Tim, or do you know what prospects the Commanders should get? I do like, the only one that I really like so far is Caleb Williams that I know about, and Caleb Williams, unfortunately, is not going to get drafted this year. He's next year. But Caleb Williams looked really legit when I watched him play. But I think Alabama does still have a chance, though. And I think Alabama gets in if TCU loses to... who do they have? Who did we say they had? It's TCU versus... So it's USC versus Utah. I think if Utah beats USC and TCU loses to whoever they were playing again, I can't remember off the top of my head. Who did we say they were playing? Crap. Kansas State. They said they were playing Kansas State. If Kansas State beats TCU and Utah beats USC, I think Ohio State and Alabama move up and they're in. Yeah, but TCU would have a loss to Kansas State. Alabama's two losses are LSU, who's also ranked ahead of Kansas State already, right? And their losses to Georgia, right? Was their other loss Georgia? Who's Alabama's other loss? Tennessee. Oh, that's right. That was their other loss. Tennessee in a shootout where Tennessee with Hooker was insane. They were phenomenal. Right? So that's a legit loss, and they lost to LSU and another nail biter. If TCU loses to Kansas State, Alabama should be in over them. I think Alabama is better than TCU. Of course. If Alabama faced TCU, are we really pretending that TCU is going to beat Alabama? Like, the only way TCU gets in is if they win. If TCU loses, they are out, period. Whether it's Ohio State taking their spot or Alabama taking their spot. If TCU loses to Kansas State, I think they move down to minimally 6 spot. At least the 6. Because Tennessee can't move up much. Well, Tennessee just did manhandle whoever they played, even without Hooker. Hey, Tim, I'm curious how you feel about the Tennessee quarterback. I haven't watched him play, but from everything I'm hearing, I hear he's a stud. But I actually haven't watched any Tennessee's games for sure. Roll Tide, yeah. You can't put in a 2-loss team in the playoff against a 1-loss team that loses against a team that they're only favored by 2.5. The fact that they're only favored 2.5 over Kansas State kind of already tells you how much better Alabama is than TCU. And also, your losses matter when they happen, right? So TCU loses, they're not getting into the playoffs if they lose. They're out. If USC loses, I think if TCU and USC both lose, I think Alabama becomes the first 2-loss team into the playoffs. I think we'll have the first 2-loss team if TCU and USC loses. But I don't see both of them losing their games. So I think Alabama is, for all intents and purposes, eliminated. But I think Ohio State is the one that gets in if one of them loses. Ohio State should be in. Their only loss is against a 12-0 team. So they should be in. The SEC is better than all the conferences. Stop with the garbage. We play best football in college. Yeah, they are. Ohio State's going to make it. Only if all 4 teams ahead of them win, obviously Ohio State stays out, and we just keep the same 4 in that order. Mount Union Division III could beat Bama this year. That's not true. Alabama's overrated. That's all I got to say. I mean, tell me a team underneath Alabama right now that if you put Alabama versus them, they would be underdogs. Can somebody tell me that? Alabama versus Tennessee, Alabama's favored. Alabama versus Penn State, Alabama's favored. Alabama versus Washington, Alabama's favored. Alabama versus Clemson, Alabama's favored. Like, everybody underneath them, they would be favored if they played them today. And honestly, if Alabama plays Ohio State, are we going to say Ohio State's favored? Maybe. Alabama plays USC, Alabama's favored. Alabama plays TCU, Alabama's favored. I think Georgia and Michigan are the only ones that would be favored over Alabama in the country. Maybe Ohio State. Maybe. There's the kick, and it would be not a touchback. They're going to take it out of deep in the end zone here, up the middle, and he gets past the 25 with room to run down the right sideline. One man to beat. Can he get some blocks? He will. He gets tripped up at the 19-yard line, and the Colts needed that hugely to start this second half, and they are in field goal range already up to the 19-yard line. Flowers, holy moly, barely any left to right motion. He just hits the hole and goes and gets tripped up from behind. And Mike Tomlin is hot. Alabama lost to Tennessee. Yeah, Alabama lost to Tennessee in a shootout 52-49. Doesn't mean that if they played again, Alabama's not favored. But anyway, let's get back to this game. That was fun. Here we go. Takes a snap, handoff to the right side. Jonathan Taylor is going to get tackled for a 2-yard gain to the right side up to the 17-yard line. Man, Colts needed that. Oh, oops. Okay, there we go. Let's refresh this. Will Hooker come back to college football next year? I think he is supposed to get drafted this year. I think. We lost on a missed field goal to Tennessee. Georgia would have lost to them that night in Knoxville. Yep. 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun. Ryan takes the snap. Handoff to the right side. Up the middle is Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor barreling through defenders up to the 11-yard line. That'll set up 3rd and 2. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Matt Ryan takes the snap. Looking, throwing to the left side. Has a man open, and it'll be caught. Looks like, who is it? Paris Campbell makes the grab, and it's 1st and goal here. I do need Jonathan Taylor to score a touchdown right now. Right here, right now. Hooker's already 26. I thought he was at least 25. Hooker's 26 years old? Holy smokes. Don't forget, Tim, Alabama has the Bill O'Brien handicap, so their offense isn't even playing to their potential. True. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield with him. Takes a snap. Handoff to Taylor. Taylor dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. Boom, diddy boom. Jonathan Taylor gets the 2-yard run, and the Colts get their first touchdown here 16-9 due to a big kick return. Well done. And that wins me a little money. There you go. We lost. It's okay. We still have 18 national championships, and we'll be back next year. True. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 16-10, Steelers on top. And it's a big return from Flowers that gets the Colts a moving, and maybe they could get something going here. He's not 26. That seems very old for a quarterback. He's 24. Okay, that makes sense. Look up Brandon Whedon. Congrats on the monies, Tim. Yes, thank you. I needed it. Needed it. USA. Boom, boom. Yep. Turns 25 before the draft, though. Gotcha. Whedon was 33 when he came out? Is that no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. $28. Okay. Still very old. Has to be the oldest player ever selected, yeah. 28 years old. That's pretty old. $28 is really old for a draftee. Hooker was there when the forward pass was invented. What? I believe the Browns took Whedon in the first round. Yeah, they did. Leave it to the Browns, right? Redskins 007. I'm rooting for Jeff. Me too. Me too. What up, Redskins 007? Haven't seen you in a while. Weren't you my first donator ever? I'm pretty sure that Redskins 007 was the first person to ever donate to this channel. That was pretty cool. Remember it was Chris Winkie was nearly 30 and Whedon was up there too? Jeez. All right, there's the kick. And it will be a touchback. The 25-yard line is where they will start this next drive. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Puts a man in motion. Pickett in the shotgun, takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the left side, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Deontay Johnson. He threw it in the dirt. And Kenny Pickett might be getting the yips. Let's see. That was only one throw. Let's see if he can get back on track. Here we go. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for McFarland. McFarland slips a tackle, and he gets tackled up after a gain of 9. The Steelers' run game is strong today. 24 carries for 125 yards, over 5 yards a carry for the Steelers. 3 receivers to the left. Pickett in the shotgun, takes the snap, hand off to McFarland again. This time McFarland, though, is going to get stuffed. And it's 4th and 1 now. Colts defense finally stepping up here. Are you going to watch the Mario movie when it comes out? Probably not. Did you see the Stephen A. Smith's defense of Jerry Jones in the picture? I don't know what you're talking about. 4th and 1. The snap and the kick from Harvin. And it will be taking a very good Steelers bounce. And then finally out of bounds and around the 12-yard line. So Matt Ryan will start this next drive. Down by 6 here. See if they can't get anything going. I want Michael Penix Jr. He's 25 years old, 5th-year senior, ready to lead a team, 6'3", 220. Can run, but a pocket passer with a shotgun arm. We can get him in the 2nd round. Penix Jr. is definitely an interesting guy. I don't hate Penix off what I've seen. I don't know if he necessarily wows me either. I will say this. He's better than your Carson Strong that you liked last year. But I think everyone knows he's racist. I don't know what picture you're talking about. I didn't see this at all. Jerry Jones picture. (1957) photo showing him in a crowd at Little Rock. A desegregation protest. Jerry Jones responds to 1957 photo showing him in a crowd at Little Rock desegregation protest. That was 65 years ago. I had no idea when I walked up there what I was doing. Just a reminder to me how to improve and do things the right way. I would have just dug that up. I wouldn't have just dug that up for sure. Seriously, I got criticized because I was more interested in how I was going to get punished by my coaches for being out front, Jones answered. Who said this? Green? My view is Jerry Jones has an opportunity to make that picture have a different ending by pursuing diversity and inclusion and involvement in the African American community, people of color all throughout this country, Green said. I think that rather than to talk to Jerry about what happened in 1957, let's go forward and see what we can do this year. Born and raised in the South, we're going to pick up 66 years later to say, you know, something you ain't hire a black coach. I think that's pretty low. If he was an adult, that would be different. Nobody there had any idea, frankly, what was going to take place. We didn't have all the last 70 years of reference and all the things that were going. I don't know. Obviously not an ideal look, that's for sure. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor getting a gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play. It looks like Sid from Toy Story. No, Will Levis. Less than. He has Carson Wentz written all over him. Oh. Remember when you told you and Jairus I started my first salary job 5 weeks ago? There you go. Well done. Have a good night, Alex. All right, here we go. In the shotgun. Matt Ryan in the shotgun here. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the right side. Has a man open. It's Mo Alley. No, it's... Who is it? Woods. Jelani Woods. Rookie out of Virginia. Makes the catch and moves the chain for the Colts. And the Colts, all of a sudden, taking a new leaf here. Well, there you go. Here we go. In the shotgun, takes a snap, hand off to Jonathan Taylor, and Jonathan Taylor is going to fall forward for a gain of 2, maybe 3. All right, Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, stepping up, throwing it to the left side, and it'll be caught by Woods again. And all of a sudden, the Colts have new life here in the second half. Colts had a good talk at halftime, it seems. You ain't lying. Look at them go. Matt Ryan hurrying his team up to the offense. No huddle here. Or hurrying up to the line, rather. No huddle offense. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor sips through the line. Still going. Stays on his feet. And he will get a gain of 13 yards. Jonathan Taylor looking like a man out there. All of a sudden, the Colts looking strong. Here we go. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side. And it'll be a gain of 3 on the play up to the 41-yard line. 2nd and 7. I didn't know the hate group I was with was against African Americans wanting basic human rights. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. No, excuse me, 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, drops back, steps up, looking, quick throw over the right side. It'll be caught by Campbell, and Campbell, little hesitation step, probably should have just put his head down and got the first down, but instead it'll be 3rd and 1, and the Colts have the ball up to the 35-yard line. Two receivers to each side. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And he will not get there. Colts will have a decision to make here. Coach Saturday on Monday. Will he go for it? Eight minutes left here in the third quarter. Matt Ryan under center. Jonathan Taylor, the single back, trying to get him to jump off sides. Now he puts the fullback in motion to the tight end spot on the right. Trying to get him to jump again. Doesn't work. 3 seconds. 2. Tao takes a snap, and jumping over the pile is Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan jumps over the pile and gets the first down. 7.5. Everybody else went low. Low man usually wins, but not when Matt Ryan just goes over the top of everybody. 7:43 to go here in the third quarter and counting. 7:14 now. 2 receivers to each side. Might round up to the 34-yard line. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Steps up. Going deep. And now he's going to be caught by Mo Alley Cox. But there's a flag in the play. And it looks like he's going to want to push off. And he may have gotten it. Miles Jack is not very happy. He wants a push off here. Refs are discussing it. Defense number 51 holding. So he's going to get called anyway, so never mind. And it'll be 1st and 10 now after the penalty, and here come the Colts. First and 10. 3 receivers to the left. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. 1st and 10 up to the 22-yard line of the Steelers. Takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw over the left side. It'll be caught by the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And Mo Alley Cox will get a gain of about 3 on the play. Up to the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Matt Ryan wants to huddle this time. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Ryan ain't dead yet. That's right. we go. Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, steps up, throwing it underneath, and it'll be dropped by Michael Pittman. And now it'll be 3rd and 7. Third and 7. Yeah, won't have a good enough pick unless we move up. I don't know. We'll see. 3rd and 7. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Paris Campbell now motion. Now goes back over to the right. Matt Ryan takes the snap. On 3rd and 7, drops back to pass. Looking, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught, but he's going to be short of the first down marker, and it'll be about 1.5 yards or so. Let's see what it looks like. Jeff Saturday is calling for the field goal unit. 4th and a long 1. So they will settle for a field goal here to go down by 3. Yeah, we won't have a good enough pick unless we move up. Tyler Huntley is out there, and he's a baller too. Pay him $27.5 million? You want to pay Tyler Huntley $27.5 million? The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Uh-oh! Did the Steelers jump off sides? Cameron Sutton off sides, and the Steelers give them a free first down, and the Steelers are falling apart here. Holy smokes. $5:20 to go here in the third quarter. 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Wow, big penalty there. 9 yards. I know Tim would rather pay $27 million to Drew Lock. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah. That's who I want bad. If Drew Lock's a free agent, that's who I would bring in as a backup, try to bring him in to compete. Matt Ryan, under center, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor will dive ahead up to the 6-yard line. You are out of your mind, Roger. You think Huntley's going to make over $25 million? I don't know what you're smoking. Who is paying Tyler Huntley $25 million? Here we go. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, avoids the rush. Throwing it out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. 2nd and goal. Who is Huntley? Huntley's the backup for the Ravens. 3 receivers to the left. Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Throwing it to the right side. Oh, I thought he had it, but there is a flag on the play. Minka Fitzpatrick in the coverage, and they may be getting him hit for it off a PI here. Pass interference to defense number 39, and he gives it to him at the 1-yard line. $5. Interesting call. His hand's around his waist, but he's not moving him. That's ridiculous. He's not pulling on him. Bad call. Matt Ryan in motion, takes a snap, handoff. Jonathan Taylor fumbles! But Matt Ryan hops on it. No, the Steelers have it! What do you mean no indication yet? The ref said the Steelers had it, you dumb Joe Buck. The Steelers have the football. Oh my goodness gracious. Jonathan Taylor fumbles the handoff. And Matt Ryan had it for a second. And then somehow the Steelers ended up with it. Does he really not have it right here? And the Steelers have it. Oh my goodness. Dang, Tim, the disrespected Joe. He was like, no indication yet. The ref clearly said it's Pittsburgh football. Pittsburgh gets the fumble, so after a bogus PI call, the Steelers now have the football. What a game this has become. That dude is a baller, but not paying him under $20 million. Just watch and see what he gets. Every GM football knows he is a playmaker, pocket passer. He's going to end up getting a 1-year deal, $5 million or something, $3 million, $5 million maybe at most. He's not getting a ton of money. Maybe a 2-year, $8 million. Maybe. Like, who is paying him? He's going to get a prove-it deal somewhere as a backup. Maybe finds his way into a starting lineup. He's nothing. Like, he's done nothing to deserve a $25 million contract. That's unbelievable. Oh, something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Confused. So I'm letting me make a bet. Takes a snap, handoff to the left side, bouncing it outside is Snell, and Snell will get a nice carry of 8 yards on the play. It'll pick up 2nd and 2. Bears would take him for $6 million a year. Tim, is Huntley better than Josh Allen? Probably. Ask Doug. Y'all are nuts. We'll see who ponies up for him. Not getting a prove-it deal. I don't know who is paying him a ton. That's interesting. Why don't the Ravens just keep him then? 2nd and 2. Pickett in the shotgun. Man in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, handoff to the left side, bouncing it up the middle here is Snell, and Snell is going to get maybe a half yard on the play. 2nd and a shorter 2. Sorry, 3rd and a shorter 2. All right, I'm done making bets tonight. Screw the bets. Never asked Jonathan Allen who he would take out to dinner, right? Maybe just keep him then and just jump to Lamar in free agency? Why not? I bet ATL in New Orleans would sign him. Probably. But not for as much as he's talking about. All right. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Throwing it to the left side. And it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Pickens on 4th and 2. And Pickens could not quite haul it in. It's a little bit underthrown there by Kenny Pickett. Ooh, Pickens had his hands the wrong direction. I guess he thought it was going to be a little higher. When it's that low, you shouldn't have your hands here. You should have your hands underneath, right? Hands should be here instead of here. But Lamar is better at tweeting. Tim, if you had 3 people to take out to dinner, all time who you would take, I would just take Adolf, and then Hitler. I'll leave it to you to decide which Adolfs I'm talking about. Pickens is maddeningly inconsistent. Yeah, not a great throw there by Pickett, but definitely a catchable ball there for Pickens. Needed to have his hands the other way. Tim, you think Payne is going to get franchised? I think so, and we're going to sign him, extend him to a long-term deal. We want to keep Daron Payne. Tim taking Cheeseman, Norwell, Pickens out to dinner. Yeah, there you go. Gandhi, because you know he won't eat your food. Cheap date. That's funny. Oof. Timmy got that kind of money, Hassan. They're going to eat Tim into poverty. Talking about Norwell. One of the things nice about not having a franchise quarterback is we don't have to pay him a lot of money, so we can extend these other positions. Yeah, I would love to get a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal. That would be good. If we can get a good rookie quarterback on a 4 or 5 year deal with this roster, continue to build it, have a cheap quarterback for the next 5 years, but talented, that would be ideal. And then you have a chance to win a Super Bowl in the next 2 to 5 years. CJ Stroud's the next commander. I'm not a big fan of CJ Stroud. I kind of want Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams looked really good. I just want Terry to have consistent QB play. He deserves that. True. I would say extend Taylor for $50 million for 4 years and draft Penix. How are we getting the number 1 pick? Yeah, we're not going to end up with Caleb Williams. Don't get me wrong. I just want him. Will Levis, I think you mean? Caleb Williams will be a Bear. Yeah, he looked strong the other day when I watched him. I liked him a lot. If we could trade back to the back end of the first round and find a QB in the 3rd-ish. I mean, ideally, the next quarterback would be Sam Howell. That'd be ideal. Here we go. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side at their own 45-yard line. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Gets rid of it, throwing to the right side. A dangly ball, but he somehow comes down with it as Jelani Woods. And it is a catch. Nice throw. TJ Watt in... Oh, wait. Is it incomplete? Takes the catch. Hauling it in. And it may have been poked away by TJ Watt, but they're going to take the snap quickly before they can replay it. And it'll be a gain of 4 for Jonathan Taylor. Up to the 25-yard line. Let's take a look. Was this caught? Caught and poked away? I don't know. I guess it's catch fumble there is what they're saying. Potentially. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Pumping. Quick throw underneath. It'll be caught by Woods, and Woods will get no gain on the play. I need red meat rare. I would not be happy drafting 6... I would not be unhappy drafting 6 linemen and a middle linebacker this year, right? I want a corner, though, for sure. More corner depth. Lots of offensive linemen. And linebacker. 3rd and 6. Matt Ryan, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back, steps up, avoids the rush, throwing to the right side. It'll be caught by Woods, wide open, inside the 10, up to the 8, maybe the 7-yard line. And here come the Colts. The Colts are on fire all of a sudden. Colts hurrying up to the line. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor going to get up to the 6-yard line. Did I make the bet or not? Ay. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw. Quick going to the end zone. And it's caught by Michael Pittman. And the Colts tie the game up. And here come the Colts. What's seemingly out of nowhere. They had no offense to speak of in the first half, and now they have the game tied pending an extra point. Holy moly. Tim, should we start Hal next season? I think he should definitely be one of the guys in competition. Caleb Williams went to Gonzaga, so that would be cool. Is that true? He was a local kid? I would love him in Washington somehow. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. And there you go. Joey Porter Jr. in the first. Michael Penix Jr. in the second. Jason Kirkland in the third. Kirkland is Pixon's right tackle right now, and he's left-handed. Okay. You know how this game is not over? The game is not over yet. Matt Ryan looking strong. The Colts looking strong. All of a sudden, coming back. Jeff Saturday giving him an attaboy. I should have bet the freaking Colts earlier when they were like plus 10. TH4 is going to take us to at least the divisional round of the playoffs, but y'all don't want to anoint him starter. We don't deserve him. I mean, you can think that he's a long-term answer. That's fine. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. McCaughlin in to kick it away. There's the snap. There's the kick, rather. And it will be caught, but out of bounds for the touchback. So, 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Now the Steelers have the football down by 1. What does Kenny Pickett have in the tank? What does he have in the tank here? I'm not complaining because I'm here for Tim's angelic voice for another quarter as my wife is in the other room with her boyfriend. Here we go. Steve Sims in motion. Snell, the single back, takes a snap, play action. Rolling to his right, looking, scanning the field, throwing it downfield, and it will be a bobbled catch. Pickens not happy about it. Pickens diving out of bounds, trying to make the grab, but George Pickens saying he caught it, but everybody's saying he bobbled it. I think he probably bobbled it. Oh, he definitely dropped it. 2nd and 10. Definitely dropped it there for Pickens. Here we go. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for McFarland, and the Colts eating him up. Only a gain of a yard, and that will bring us into the fourth quarter. The Colts are humming here in this second half. Holy moly. Thank you for just what the doctor ordered. Why is it still acting like I killed the app? Okay. So 17-16, Colts on top right now against the Steelers. Steelers have blown numerous leads late in the games this season. Yeah, it's not a good look. Matt Ryan making the comeback. Should we sign Jimmy Garoppolo next season? I do not want Jimmy G at all. I don't. T-Score is limited, makes bad decisions. He's not a high-caliber NFL QB. Nice story, plays extremely hard, but he's not a franchise QB. Exactly. Having Heineke as start next year, if he wins a playoff game, doesn't mean I think he's a long-term answer. It means he's a cheap on our roster and won games. I would love to keep him here, but we obviously should be looking for the future then, right? Is Ruby around? I don't know. She's not in this room right now, I can tell you that. She's definitely in the house somewhere. We would have to pay Jimmy G $30+ million, potentially. Yeah, and I ain't paying that much. Absolutely not. Jimmy will stink outside of that Shanahan system. Man. They're good over there, aren't they? All right. Colts. We're down at 1 point, 13-0. And they've clawed their way back on a 17-3 run. As we enter the fourth quarter, Steelers right now have 3rd down and long. Let's see what they can do. Don't say Jimmy G. Yuki will pop up automatically. That's hilarious. Here we go. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd down and 9 at their own 26-yard line. Pickett takes the snap. Blitz coming. They pick it up well. Rolling to his left, throwing it over the middle. And it's George Pickens who makes the grab. George Pickens showing the swag here on 3rd and 9. Coming up with a big catch. Does he make the catch? I think he does. Man, he has to dive for like everything Kenny Pickett throws, doesn't he? Ooh, wait a minute. Does that hit the ground? Wow, roughing the passer anyway on EJ Speed, so it doesn't matter if he caught it or not. That'll be an extra 15, an automatic 1st down. Yep, definitely hitting the quarterback high. That's in the rule book. 46-yard line here. Ref stopped the game. Clock adjustment here. 14:31 is current. 14:45. So they let the clock run after a while. So 14:45 is what they'll reset it to. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Steelers. Currently down by 1. Jeff Saturday said, what's the problem? I guess he missed it. I guess he was discussing his team on one of the offensive situations here. All right, Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Kenny Pickett been clean today. No turnovers. See if he keeps it that way. 14.5 to go. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is the jet sweep. And it's, what is his name? Jet sweep for the Steelers. Nice play of 9 yards. It's Olszewski. Olszewski making the play. Nice jet sweep. Colts were not ready for it whatsoever. And he makes a nice, quick, hard run by Olszewski. Here we go. Kenny Pickett under center, up to the 37-yard line, 2nd and 1. Takes the snap, handing it off to big boy Najee Harris, who gets into the second level. Still, it's Benny Snell. Benny Snell loses his shoe, but not until way afterwards as a big first down. And that'll move the chains. Here come the Steelers. Well, what do you know? The Steelers, they aren't dead yet. Big surge there by the Colts to take the lead back, but the Steelers are looking to answer here in the fourth quarter with over 13 minutes to play. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Pickett looking to set up the tight end screen and nowhere to go. And it's Gentry, the tight end, and he has gotten swarm tackled by 3 or 4 Colts defenders. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2 or 3. Kenny Pickett. Oof. Got rid of it just in time, but Franklin and Moore all over that screen. Doing a great job beating the Steelers' offensive line to the spot. And it's 2nd and 14 now after the 4-yard loss. At the 28-yard line. Takes the snap. Blitz coming! Has to get rid of it quickly. Does find Deontay Johnson, and he's zigzagging, making guys miss, and he runs backwards and now dives ahead to the 20-yard line. It looks like he had a chance to get the first down, but a little bit too much running side to side instead of forward. Now it's 3rd down for the Steelers. 3rd down and I believe 5. All right, 3rd and 6 they call it. Under 12 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Man in motion. 3 receivers bunched to the left now. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Scanning. Throwing it to the left side. Turns upfield as Pratt Firemuth stays in bounds. Finally out at the 5-yard line. And the Steelers on the comeback. This is a crazy game. Crazy game. All right, 1st and goal. Under 11 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Fullback goes into the spot on the offside, on the offset to the right. Takes a snap, play action, looking to shovel pass, and it will be caught for only a gain of a yard, though. Dangerous play. Kenny Pickett somehow getting it over there. Mike Tomlin doing one of these. Ooh, snap. Ooh, snap. Somehow makes the grab one-handed. Whew. A lot of people all over the place to force Buckner there and Franklin to make the tackle. 2nd and goal. I guess Najee Harris is hurt. He's not in the game right now. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to throw, going to the back of the end zone and batted out of his hands. Deontay Johnson, the intended target. And Deontay Johnson a little shaken up here. 3rd and goal now for the Steelers. Just beautifully done defensively by Faison. Johnson honestly could have caught that pass. Faison had his arms in there, but Deontay Johnson potentially could have made that catch. 3rd and goal. Uh-oh. Another Colt player is down. Steve Sims is also shaken up, walking off the field. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2 after the injury timeouts. It's under 10 minutes to play. Terry would have caught that. True. It's also hilarious to me that after decades of Washington fans, some people think we are capable of even identifying and drafting a franchise QB. Have y'all been alive? Doesn't mean I don't want a new quarterback, but it is what it is. Tim, do you still hate Cam Sims? I mean, Cam Sims is what Cam Sims is. Hey, he's a meh player at best. You know, I'm fine keeping him on the back of the roster. You know, but he's not great either. That was an awful shuffle pass. Yeah, that was scary. Is Noah the only non-mod here? That's funny. Are you ever going to get that big hat, Tim? No, I'm not going to get one. They're like $75. It's kind of crazy. I actually don't know what Cam Sims is because they don't throw it to him seriously. I mean, we've seen him for the last 3 years, but 4 years. He's been here a long time. He's been here since the Jay Gruden era. Is that our Steve Sims? Yep. Steve Sims from Kansas, undrafted free agent. Former Jayhawk. Like, yeah, how long has Cam Sims been in the league? Yeah, he's been here since 2018. So this is his 5th season here in Washington. Congrats, Tim, on the money. There you go. Let's see what happens here. 17-16. I need him to keep him out of the end zone. A field goal here would be fine for me, but need him to keep him out of the end zone. Deontay Johnson does not have a touchdown this season. Interesting. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. Steelers down by 1 here in the 4th quarter. Two receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Bouncing it to the right and into the end zone. Go the Steelers. And they will go for 2 here. It's exactly what I did not need. Exactly. Precisely what I did not need. So what Alabama D-line are we taking this year, right? I want to draft their offensive lineman. Here we go. 2-point conversion try here. 3 receivers to the right. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Scans the field. Has to roll out to his right side. Pumping. Throwing it to the end zone. And the 2-point conversion's caught by George Pickens. I can't pick anything right in this game. I've made so many bets today, and everything I'm doing is wrong. I think every single decision I've made so far is wrong. It's unbelievable. The back and forth of this game. It's crazy. So, Snell's legs looks fresh. Yeah. I guess did Najee Harris get hurt and I just missed it? Tim, whatever you want, bet the opposite. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I find it amazing that I know what Tim wants. Yeah. You want a UGAOT and an OSU guard and center? There you go. I'll take it. I will take it. I need stuff. I need linemen. Quick, bet the under, right? But it's cool. I just need the Colts to win this game. That's all it is. Here we go. Plenty of time left. Under 10 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Steelers 24, Colts 17. Kenny Pickett. coming up with a big drive there for the Steelers. What does Matt Ryan have in store? Tim, can you wear your high school jersey? I don't have any of my high school jerseys, but no, I couldn't fit in my high school jersey even if I wanted to. I'm way too big now. All right, Flowers is gonna take it out of the end zone again. Flowers, little hesitation. He's gonna get to the 25-yard line, so that's where Matt Ryan and the offense will start this next drive. Currently down by 7. Do they have a touchdown drive in them? Will we see more in this game? 'Tis the question. But he still fit into his prom dress. Here we go. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap, drops back, steps up, throwing it underneath. Caught by Allen. It's not to Allen, excuse me, Taylor. And Taylor will only get a gain of 1. So 9.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Matt Ryan hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 at their own 26. Ryan takes the snap. Looking, scanning, stepping up, avoids the rush. Now rolling to his right. And he is just going to take that. Oh, that's a late hit. Hayward dove on him after he was on the ground, but they do not call it. So, fortunate call there for the Steelers. Matt Ryan takes the sack, and it looked like... Okay, he didn't really hit him that hard. It looked worse in fast motion, but it looks like that Hayward... I don't know. Doesn't matter. Now it's 3rd and 14. 3 receivers to the left. Matt Ryan takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught, bobbled by Mike Pittman Jr., but somehow still caught, but it will not be nearly close enough to the first down. And now they will be forcing the punt. TH4 gets that call, probably. Also, I'm up here, Justin Ewan, gonna see more once week 16 hits. Here we go. There's the kick from Hack. Ooh! No flag for roughing the kicker here. Interesting no call. I'm not sure exactly how they figure that. I'm kind of confused. Did they give him a spot to land? No. I don't know how that's not roughing the kicker here. They didn't give him any room to land. And Jeff Saturday can't believe it. And honestly, I agree. 2 Steelers ran right into him on his plant foot. Very interesting no call there. And the Steelers are now up by 7 with the football here with under 8 minutes to play. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got the same amount of wins y'all do. Yeah. Which former Carolina Panther should we sign next? Please, none. Unless we can go get DJ Moore on free agency or Brian Burns. Can they cut them? I'll go get them. And if we decide to dump AG, we would want their H-back. Panthers? I don't want any Panthers on H-backs. Christian McCaffrey's already gone. You haven't seen what's happening on the Discord? Yesterday, Roger was talking a lot of crap. Uh-oh. We ain't scared of y'all, Yuki, says Roger. Y'all can get y'all's teeth kicked in like everybody else. We'll bring our lunch pail because it's going to be physical all day. We built for this, says Roger. Roger talking that smack. Love to see it. Signed Brady Christensen. Meh. Rookie tackle out of BYU. Is he playing or is he playing guard now? I don't know. I wasn't super impressed with him out of BYU, but maybe he'd be a decent guard. I don't know where he's playing right now for them. All right, 1st and 10. Under 8 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Can the Steelers put an exclamation point on this game? Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side. Snell bouncing it out, and he's going to have a nice carry. Somehow, it looked like he was going to get stuffed. Running it back and getting a nice gain of about 8 yards, maybe 9 on the carry. Under 7.5 to play now here in the 4th quarter. I guess Najee Harris went down in this game. Najee Harris ruled out with abdomen, so no more Najee Harris. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Snell, and Snell will be close to the first down, but no, they're going to say he's a yard short. 3rd and 1. Can the Colts get a big stuff here? They need a 3 and out if they want to come back. Takes so long for no one to get set up. Yeah, he's horrible. All right, under 7 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Offset I formation to the right. Tight end in motion. Takes the snap. Fullback run up the middle, and he will get it with ease. Up near the 40-yard line of the Steelers. He's going to haunt your dreams, son. Tim, are we picking a quarterback in the 1st round next year? Are we picking a quarterback in the 1st round next year? I would say no. I'm going to say no. But it's not impossible. That's just my prediction. 1st and 10. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side, and Snell will fight forward for a gain of about 3.5 or so up to the 43-yard line. 2nd down and a short 7 coming up for the Steelers. Our O-line interior, our whole interior O-line are all built up for leftovers. 49ers are legit on defense. CMC and Kittle are cheat codes for Jimmy G for figuring out coverage. Yeah, they're amazing. I love their offense for sure. Here we go. 3 receivers, 2 to each side. Takes the snap. Looking to his left. Pump fake. Pressure's coming. Spinning off, but no, he will get sacked on the play. There's also a flag, most likely the area of holding. Unless it's going to be a flag on defense. It's against Pittsburgh. So penalty declined after the big sack, and now that'll set up 3rd and long. There will be no QBs left with a 32nd pick. And they do blitz. Ooh, they're definitely holding right there on number 90. Easy call there. They just grabbed him by the waist. Doesn't matter because it becomes a sack anyway. So now 3rd and 13. Can the Colts defense get off the field and give their offense an opportunity here? Here we go. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Looking, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught, spinning off a tackler, and he will not get the first down, though, but he does get a decent gain of about 8-ish yards. It'll be 4th and 6, and they will be forced to punt. Now the Colts will have the ball with 4 minutes or so left and 3 timeouts. Plenty of time left, but it all comes down to this. Will Matt Ryan and Jeff Saturday get themselves back into this football game, or will the Steelers come out on top? 4:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Harvin to kick it away. The snap and the kick. And it will be bounce, and it takes a beautiful Steeler bounce, still going inside the 10, rolling to about the 7.5 or so, and that is where they'll down it. So 93 yards separate the Colts and the end zone from tying this football game up. Does Matt Ryan have a fourth quarter comeback in him? Steelers punter had a good Thanksgiving. Could you imagine if we won the Super Bowl and Mr. Snyder says, "I'm not selling"? Oh my goodness. Actually, if we won the Super Bowl, that might actually make him sell. That actually might be like, you know what? I finally did what I want. Now I can leave in peace. Take the team. You know? But maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you'd be like, look, I just brought everything back here. Now the stadium's full again. Now they love me. Mm. All right, Indianapolis Colts have 93 yards to go here on the final drive. Can they do it under 4 minutes to play? 3:52 to go. There's TJ Watt ready to get after it. Matt Ryan scans the defense here. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up, going deep, and caught by Michael Pittman with a big play contested catch going over the top. There is a flag on the play, though. What's the flag? Is it going to be pass interference as well? Pass interference, defense, number 29, penalties decline. It doesn't matter. It's caught anyway. Up to the 35-yard line. Michael Pittman just taking his big body and going over the top of Wallace. Whew! Nice strong catch by Pittman Jr. It doesn't matter. Up to the 35-yard line. What a grab by Michael Pittman Jr. All right. Ooh. Levi Wallace is injured, so the Steelers stop the clock with an injury. Nobody has to use a timeout, though. So 3:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. Where am I? The crap? What? You didn't know my name, Yuki? It's... Everybody go vote for Terry McLaurin for Pro Bowl? I did. I sure did. It's going to be tough for him to make the Pro Bowl, though, right? JJ's in our conference. Well, who's the next receiver? Maybe he could be the second receiver on the board. Who else in the AFC? Mike Evans, maybe? I don't know. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Ryan in the shotgun takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor will get a gain of about 3 or so on first down, setting up 2nd and 7. They do have plenty of time being the Colts, so the playbook should be completely open here. With under 3.5 to play, they still have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. They are going to go with the hurry-up offense, though. It is good to play with a little up-tempo, but they do have run plays available. 2nd and 6.5. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Matt Ryan throwing it to the right side, and Jelani Woods makes another grab on the slant. And it's another big play. Gains about 16, maybe 17 yards on the play. Moves the chains, and they get past midfield. Beautiful throw by Matt Ryan in stride for his man. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff to Taylor. Taylor slips through the line and gets a gain, diving ahead of about 4-ish yards up to the 40-yard line. Under 2:40 to go. Matt Ryan hurrying up to the line. 2nd and 6. Deebo Samuel's another good one. Deebo is a good one. But Deebo's not having a tremendous statistical year right now, actually. But he is a popularity contest, so Deebo and Mike Evans both have the names. So 2nd and 6. The refs stopped the clock for some reason. What's going on? Oh, somebody may have had a concussion protocol. Levi Wallace has to leave, I guess, to go through concussion protocol. So, now they don't have one of their top corners on the field, and I wonder if they're going to attack the backup. All right, 2nd and 6. Yeah, who decides they saw something that didn't look right in this crucial time to bring out one of their top corners? That does be interesting. That's English for you, right? Does be interesting. 2:31 to go. 40-yard line, 2nd and 6. 3 receivers to the left. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Going deep and incomplete. And no flags on the play. Looked clean. Great coverage there by the Steelers. They do attack that backup corner right away, but he had safety help over top, and Alec Pierce, the rookie out of Cincinnati, could not haul it in. Oh, he probably should have gone to Paris Campbell over the middle. He had the look he wanted there. And a very dangerous throw on that side. 3rd and 6. 2:21 to go. It's not quite 4-down territory, I guess. Takes the snap. Drops back, looking, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught! All right, it will be 4-down territory, actually. Let's see what they do. Do they let it go down to the 2-minute warning? 4th down and 2.5. They're going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. 4, 3. No, they will not. So they will let it go to the 2-minute warning. And so 3 timeouts with 2 minutes left, 4th and 2. It's not over even if they don't get it. They do have the 3 timeouts. They got to keep them to a 3 and out. But it definitely makes a huge difference if they get this 4th and 2 or not. Otherwise, they will give it back to the Steelers, and at best case, they get a 3 and out and punt it back the other way. I guess best case, they would get the turnover, but you know what I mean. Not ideal to rely on a fumble from the running back of the Steelers. He has tuitis. What? Noah TK back half. Mike Evans, CeeDee Lamb, Deebo Samuel, DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Justin Jefferson. A.J. Brown is definitely in that conversation too. True. And CeeDee Lamb's having a good year. So, yeah, there's a lot in the NFC. There is a lot of the NFC. And I think DK is having a pretty decent year too. Yeah, Terry has an uphill battle to climb. In a popularity contest, of course. Don't forget Devin Tompkins. Jefferson is having the best season this year. Yeah, JJ is easily a Pro Bowler. That's a no question. It's a matter of who gets the second spot. And Terry McLaurin has a chance. Well, Diop missed the first 4 games, so I don't know. That'd be tough. But D-Hop has the name recognition. DJ Moore hasn't been that great this year, actually. He's a great receiver, but statistically speaking, he's having a really down year. Because Carolina sucks. They should list Terry as a fullback, though. He's probably more popular than fullbacks in the NFC. Right. All right, 4th and 2. Or, excuse me, 4th down and 3. Got to get to the 29-yard line. They sit at the, 34-yard line. They sit at the 37. Matt Ryan in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Jelani Woods in motion, stays on the left side, though. Takes the snap. Matt Ryan, quick throw, and it will be caught by Michael Pittman, and they get the forward progress and get the first down. And it looked like that thing may have been tipped. Matt Ryan hurries up to the line, gets his team rolling, 3 receivers to the left. Matt Ryan in the shotgun. Matt Ryan takes the snap, looking, pressure's coming, steps up, avoids it, fumble! But Colts jump on it. And I think it was Highsmith that gets the sack. 2nd down and 3. Highsmith coming up with the big sack. Yep, Highsmith definitely knocked it back, so it should be a 2nd and 15. No, 17. Back all the way up to the 40. Middle of the field wide open. Let's see if they go that way. Takes the snap. Matt Ryan pumping, rolling. Now he's going to keep it himself, running all day and diving ahead, but it's short of the first down marker. 47-6, 5-4. They're not calling timeout. 3rd and 1. They have 3 timeouts to go. There's only 40 seconds left. Oh, they only give them 3rd and 2. Takes the snap, handoff to Jonathan Taylor, and Jonathan Taylor is not going to barely get back to the line of scrimmage, and the Colts have to use their first time out with 30 seconds left, and it's 4th and 3. Wow, oh wow. TJ Watt got his hands on that 4th down, but Pittman caught it anyway. Unbelievable. And Matt Ryan not getting the first down with his legs. He shouldn't have dove. Unbelievable. And now it's all of a sudden back to 4th down. 30 seconds. 3 receivers to the left at the 27-yard line. Ryan takes the snap. Pressure coming. Rolling to his left. Has to get rid of it. And incomplete. And no flags. And the game is over. The Steelers win 24-17 with 24 seconds left. And interesting, no flag, especially on that first one. Let's take a look here. Did he get his head around number 20? Wow, no flag! Unbelievable no flag there. How in the world did they not throw the flag? The dude was hanging on him, did not get his head around way early. Wow. And the game is over. Steelers 24, Colts 17, and Kenny Pickett will get his first win on a Monday night. 20 out of 28, 174 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Was sacked 3 times. Matt Ryan, 22 for 34, 199 yards, a touchdown and interception, 3 sacks of 19 yards. How is it not pass interference? You don't know the rules then. He clearly got there way early, face guarded him, and grabbed him. He's not making a play on the football whatsoever. You are insane if you don't think that's pass interference. What are we looking at? Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Is it a hit on the defensive receiver as well? Well, they're saying he didn't hit him in the head, so I don't know about that part, but it was textbook pass interference. I don't know what else. He grabbed him on his shoulder, left arm area, way early, making a play on the football, just grabbing the receiver before the ball gets there. It's an easy PI call, and they don't call it. I mean, refs miss things, but for the head ref to say I don't think it's pass interference is absolutely insanity to me. I don't know what he's looking at. You are the head ref looking at replays, and you think it's not pass interference? You should be fired because you're a ding-dong. It's horrible. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, I hate when they just lie to your face about what you just saw. As if I didn't just see what happened. I don't understand. But what are you going to do? Anyway, so Kenny Pickett did that. Ryan did that. Billy Snell was the leading rusher for the Steelers. 12 carries, 62 yards and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 20 carries, 86 yards and a touchdown. George Pickens, the leading receiver for the Steelers. 3 catches, 57 yards. You had 8 catches, 98 yards for Jelani Woods, the rookie. So the 2 rookies lead the game for their respective teams in receiving. Matt Ryan had a fumble, 1 lost. Really, it was on Jonathan Taylor. 3 for 3 for Matthew Wright on the day. McLaughlin was 1 for 2. It was blocked, I believe, going into halftime. He had a 59-yard attempt, and it was blocked. Looking at team stats, we have 22 first downs for the Steelers, 19 for the Colts. They had a much better second half than they did first. 7 for 14 on third down efficiency for the Steelers, 3rd and 12 for the Colts. 34 minutes of time of possession to 34 and a half to about 25 and a half. Steelers win that. 2 turnovers, though, cost the Colts the game for sure. Neither team with many penalties. 3 for 19 for the Steelers and 2 for 20 for the Colts. And that is Monday Night Football here. 24-17. Steelers move to 4-7. The Colts fall to 4-7-1. Neither team really in the playoff picture, but here we are on a Monday night and the final weekend of November. We're about to turn into December, and that's the most important football month, right? Well, now it kind of creeps into January now that they extended the season, but, early January, late and into December, this is where the football really, really counts and what teams will continue. But we will see you tomorrow night for the film review of the Washington game. And then, of course, Skins the game on Wednesday. And we'll be back also for play-by-plays on Thursday night. So we will see you then. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You guys were awesome. It was fun discussions today, of course. But go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop on our Discord and come talk some football with us. Last but not least, there's a way to donate to the channel in the description, and you could join the channel by hitting that join button and becoming a member for 99 cents a month and help you get your skin in the game to help grow the channel. But I appreciate all of you, and I will see you next time. And until next time, see ya!